Freddie is a professional the whole way, and he has time for Manny, time for Miguel, and time for the rest of his dogs. He split really well the time, and we know how to do it.
But I mean, to see Manny there training and you're there as well. I mean, you guys interact. What is that like, just training?
It's good. It's good, having being around the kind of boxer like Manny Pacquiao means a lot. Make me work hard.
Your thoughts on the developments with Felix Trinidad? I know you read about his financial situation, and
I don't know. It's hard, hearing that things about Felix. But things happen in life, and now we need to be here with them to support him.
Would you want to face Manny again? Would you want to face Manny again at some point?
I'm in 160 right now. Manny's in 147. Now coming back to 147. It's a little difficult.
What has been your opinion on why Manny hasn't knocked anyone out since your fight?
I don't know. Manny and Freddie has their own style of playing. They really know what happened in there, and sometimes you can knock out guys. Sometimes you can do it, sometimes not.
Can you talk a little bit about what benefits you've gained from working with Freddie?
Having Freddie around, I think is the best thing I did in my last 3-4 years. Because Freddie comes every day in the gym, trying to bring in his best, trying to take the best from me with this attitude, make me be comfortable, make me be focus on my work, and we work with really good chemistry. That's the main point now. Working with Freddie.
The tactical differences too.
To your performance in working with Freddie. I mean, you've always been a great body puncher. You've always been that tough guy. What are you better at?
Freddie, he identified some contacts, bad habits I had before, and
Such as?
Basic defensive, kind of thing like that. And we work on that. He wants me to be the Miguel who likes to work the body of his opponents, and we work in basically.
Martinez is saying and had said, I mean, obviously seems to be very angry about the way the promotion went. And he's also said that he believes you chose him now because of some of the punishment he took in the ring. And his knee injury, your thoughts?
Things happen when they have to happen, It's the right time for this fight. If Martinez doesn't believe in himself, his skills, he can be healed his injuries. He picked the wrong fight.
Do you see any signs that he has overcome those injuries?
No. Martinez is a great boxer. He earned everything he got, and we're going to work the best we can and going to beat it.
You say he picked the wrong fight. You picked it. I mean, you're in control. If you don't say the fight happens, it doesn't happen.
He was the best name for this moment in my career, and we just figured out the fight.
Is it the right amount of motivation? The fact that you're moving up and that you can capture a fourth title in a totally new weight class?
Yeah, it's the main attraction for me. Having the opportunity to be the first Puerto Rican to be a champion in 4 different divisions. it means a lot to me. You know, that's my motivation. Working with Freddie, he works before for Martinez, for Chavez Jr. Martinez fight, and I know he has the right direction for beating Martinez.
Do you feel stronger?
Can you give from what you remember, Sergio, I know you've read it, he claims that years ago the two of you were in the ESPN studio in Mexico and that he says you blew him off and you were, I guess, arrogant to him and I think he just wanted to shake your hand, you turned your back to him.
I never was arrogant to nobody, you know. I have my own way to live. He doesn't like it, it's his problem, you know.
Do you feel stronger fighting as a middleweight than fighting either ways before?
In these 2 weeks of the camp, we work about the strength, you know, making and creating muscle mass, and I know that the night of the fight, the strength doesn't going to be a difference for us.
How is that different? How does that feel? I guess is it refreshing not to have to suck so much weight?
You know, I step in every day in the gym with the fight in my mind. You know, any problem, any thoughts on my weight. You know, all I think is about the fight.
So it's different not having to worry the last few.
It's a big difference.
Right.
Seeing Manny in the gym, is there any kind of anger at all towards him because of the fight, or is there any kind of,
Seeing Manny what?
Seeing Manny in the gym, is there any anger, at all because of the fight between you and him, or is there any type of no?
That happened in 2009, you know, 2014.
Long time ago.
Did you come close to deciding to fight Canelo?
They make an offer to us, but we realized that was the right fight for us, and we moved to
Because of the legacy as much as anything. Because of that legacy issue as much as anything.
That was the main issue for us.
You can still fight him at the end of the year, can't you?
Yeah, he's 23, 24 years old. He has a lot of boxing in his career. I don't have too much, but I can fight him no matter what.
Is that what you want? Is that the way you see it? Beat Martinez and then
we have to wait until we face Martinez, we beat Martinez, and then we can talk about what happened.
How much does it mean to you walking into MSG? I mean, that crowd, they love you so much, and just that feeling of being so adored in that building. What's that like?
Being in Madison Square Garden the day before the Puerto Rican Day Parade it's really meaningful, you know. Being there for 8-9 times, people there packed the MSG every time. I know this time going to be the same, and I know a lot of crazy Puerto Ricans going to be there.
How much more motivation is it that obviously the last time you were there, you weren't successful and you weren't happy about obviously? How much motivation is it to get the winning streak back?
We didn't had the correct strategy to fight and beat Austin Trout. I didn't receive the victory there, but I was really satisfied. It was my presentation this night, and you know, it's another chapter between Miguel Cotto and Madison Square Garden.
Did you learn anything from that fight, being that Austin Trout is a southpaw, kind of a rangy guy, that you can take into this fight against Martinez, who's also another southpaw, or are they different?
You know, for this opportunity, I had Pedro in my corner. Pedro did his work really well. For this opportunity, I have Freddie in my corner. Everybody saw what happened on last October 5th in Orlando. And I know Freddie going to bring me the right direction, the right tools to beat Martinez on June 7th.
You have anything to add to that, Freddie?
just I've always loved to fight southpaws. I know how to fight southpaws. I feel that we have you can have an advantage of keeping charge if you keep the footwork in the right position. And I've always loved to fight southpaws. I remember fighting Robbie Sims 3 times and beating him when we were younger, and everyone thought he was too big for me. I was a southpaw and I had no problem with him. Camacho is the only southpaw that ever beat me, but he is something special. But I feel that we have the right game plan. I feel that Martinez is a very capable opponent. I did train Chavez for that fight, and we didn't have a great training camp for that. But I know with Miguel we will have a great training camp because his discipline is better than anybody in the world. I mean, we start every morning at 5 a.m. working on strength and conditioning, and then we take a little rest, and he comes back at 3 o'clock for a boxing workout. It works out really well for us. This morning we didn't have time, so we worked out this morning at 9 o'clock. So,
What's it been like having Miguel and Manny in the gym together at the same time? What are you as a trainer?
It's really, it's fun. They respect each other. There's no,
Our friends.
Manny's real friendly. I don't see them fighting each other ever again because Manny's a small 47-pounder and Miguel's fighting at 160 now. So I don't think I have to worry about that happening at this point.
Would they spar at all?
I was thinking about that a little bit because it would be good to have Manny in there with his fast hands. He's a little bit too short for Martinez. I had thought about that. And, if the right moment came, they would help each other for sure.
Is this like round 13 of the Chavez Martinez fight, but with a different fighter? Because it seemed like toward the end you guys were catching up to him, and obviously he had that great 12th round. Do you think you can finish what you?
I think, this is a whole new slate. I have a different fighter, I have a very disciplined fighter, and who listens well and follows, gets what I say and understands it. I mean, if we make a move that's not comfortable, we'll make the adjustments to make it comfortable. So I'm really not thinking about that so much about Julio. He lost 11 rounds and he got lucky in the 12th, knocked the guy down. But overall he fought a terrible fight.
But the analogy I was trying to make is that you said that Ruslan caused a lot of damage to Tim, and that Manny's going to make Tim remember what happened in that fight. And you caused a lot of damage to Martinez. I mean, he was pretty beat up after that fight. Do you think that he can pick up on that?
Yeah, but we have to expect Martinez at his best, and the thing is, I don't think he's slipping at all. He didn't do that good in his last fight, they say, but I've got a guy that will listen to the game plan and follow the game plan well, and I think I have a very good strategy of how to beat this guy, and we're working on it every day. We started camp early, and I think it'll work really well. And being here in Vegas and kind of supporting Manny, and Manny loves having Miguel here for his fight, so it's good. I have a very good team. I mean, I have Ruslan here also, and so just having all those guys together in the same team is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, though. One guy after the other. I try to make time for each one of them, and at home I work 12 hours a day because I separate them more. But here I got to kind of put them back to back because the gym, I only have a gym for a short period of time.
Freddie,
Thank you so much, Miguel.
what is your
I have one question.
what is your opinion
One of the things that he has done is he causes a lot of facial damage to the guys that he fights. He has said that that's one of his goals. He feels like you're going to bleed at some point in the fight. Is that something? What is your response to that?
I'm a boxer. I bleed before.
Anyone who fights with me,
I found
doesn't have a real reason for it.
the way to work with the bleeding on my face during the fight.
The way to beat that.
And if it's happened next June 7, I'm going to wait upon the way to work with it again and beat it.
And I know you're not going to say you're expecting him to be 100%, but he did take a lot of damage in the Chavez fight. And I mean, is that something that you think you can bring back by inflicting a lot of pressure, going to the body, which I know you're talking about?
You know,
if he was disciplined like he was in the first three fights, he would have been in better shape and take it right
following
to him, but he couldn't
Freddie
do it.
comments, Freddie, the direction of Freddie in the gym, and bring this to the fight, I have no doubt I'm going to beat Sergio Martinez.
Is there anything you can learn from your last fight with Trout, who was a big southpaw, that you can take into this fight?
It's different,
totally
different fight, different opponents, different mind, you know, different trainer. I know that fight is going to be a whole different game plan, a whole different game, and with a different result. Miguel Cotto going to be the winner.
Finally, you've been working with Freddie. Would you have beaten Floyd?
What?
If you had had Freddie in your corner, would you have beaten Floyd?
You can talk about what you can be in your life, what you can have now, you know. But definitely, I'm a more disciplined boxer right now than before. I have better guidance with Freddie, and I know the whole fight was different if Freddie were in my corner.
Your pick on Mayweather-Maidana. How does that fight go? Mayweather-Maidana, who wins and how?
It's a shutout for Mayweather. It's an easy fight. Nothing is interesting in that.
It definitely helps.